Hello, this is Jen from Internet Lessons. In this video I'm going to show you how to register the domain name for your website. The domain name is basically the web address or the URL for the website. For example, the web address or the domain name for Internet Lessons is internet-lessons.com. In order to find and register our domain name, we need to use a domain name registrar. So what I've done is I've opened up GoDaddy.com, which is a domain name registrar, and I'm going to put into their search bar on their homepage the domain name that I'm hoping to register. GoDaddy is just one of several domain name registrars available. So below this video I've actually put some web links for you to some other domain name registrars such as 123reg and Namecheap, and you can then go along and compare the prices of the domains and see which one gives you the best deal. When you're choosing your domain name, you need to have a think about the type of business that you're in and maybe include a keyword related to that in your domain name. So for example, if you're a hairdresser, you may want to choose the word hairdressing or hairdresser as part of your domain name, so people then can relate the domain name to your business. When you've typed your domain name into the search box, make sure you haven't put any spaces between any of the words or any dots, though you can use hyphens. When you've checked that's okay, click Go. The domain name registrar then lets you know which of the domain endings are available. As you can see, privatetutoring.com is taken, as is info.net.org. And the only ones that appear to be left are some slightly obscure ones, .mobi, .tv, .ws, etc. Now ideally you want to go for a domain name that ends with one of the top level domains, or is a top level domain, and this is .com, .net and .org, possibly .info and .co.uk if you're in the UK. Those are the ones you need to aim for. Now don't despair if your chosen domain name is already registered to somebody else. You can probably type in something else to give you an alternative. So for example, GoDaddy will make some suggestions for you. So for example, I couldn't get privatetutoring.com, but I could have freeprivatetutoring.com, or alternatively I could rerun my search with private-tutoring.com and see what results I get. For the sake of this exercise, I'm going to choose freeprivatetutoring.com and I'm going to add it into my basket. I'm then going to continue to registration. GoDaddy now gives me the option to choose to buy some extra domains, so I could have .net, .org, .info if I so wanted to. Basically, some companies choose to buy different endings for their domain name so that in case one of their customers types in their domain name wrong, so they put in .co.uk and the domain name is .com, it means they will still be redirected to the same place. A lot of people do choose to buy up all the domain names that are related to their business or to their product that they're selling. But in this case, I'm not going to add any more domain names, so I'm just going to click No Thanks. The next step is either to sign back in if you're already a customer, or to create your domain name registration information. So because I've bought from GoDaddy before, I'm going to sign in and I will see you in the next page. Now I just want to quickly point something out to you. Here it says hosting these domains elsewhere, set the name servers. Now because I'm using HostGator for my web hosting, and that's what I'm recommending to you, what it means is you have to point your domain to your hosting, and to do that you need to change your name servers. But that's something we'll come back in a later video and I'll show you how to do it, because it's very straightforward. Next you need to decide how long you want to register your domain name for. Once you've selected that, click Next. You then need to decide whether you want standard registration or whether you want additional privacy or protected registration. So there is a cost for those, but read through what they involve and then add them to the cart if that's what you want to have, and then click Next. Because we're not going to use GoDaddy's hosting or web hosting service, we don't need to add any emails to our account or any hosting plans, because they're all available with HostGator and they come as part of the package you're buying with them. So just click next. The last thing you need to do now is just check your shopping cart to make sure it contains everything that you are wanting to purchase and you haven't added anything else that you didn't want. And I'll just share a little useful tip about GoDaddy. If you go to the top right corner, you can actually change the currency in which you are purchasing in. So you can change, for example, to US dollars or euros or pounds sterling, whichever you prefer. So you can always change that if you wish to. Now just click continue to checkout. Here you just need to choose your payment type, whether you want to use credit card or cheque or PayPal. I always just recommend using PayPal if you can, and as you can see I've got a saved PayPal profile. And just complete the purchase and you are the owner of a brand new piece of real estate or internet real estate. This is Jen from Internet Lessons. Thanks for watching.